I'm Ali Sadoum. I'm 20 years old. I'm of Lebanese descent, but I'm born and raised in Sweden. I live here in Gdansk and I study at the Gdansk University Medicine, Medical University of Gdansk, first year. I was once out walking with my Polish-Canadian friend, and we were out walking. It was a Friday. It was late, about 1 a.m. during the night, and I saw this huge Polish guy. It was a huge Polish guy. He was bald. He was a skinhead. He came up to me and asked something, and my first thought was, "Uh-oh, this is not good. This is not good." And then my Polish friend started talking, and he asked me where I came from, and I said Libanski. He he was really happy. He was like, "Oh, cholera." Yeah, so he was really happy. And that was quite a positive surprise because I thought he was going to be mad at me. The first thing I thought, uh-oh, big Polish guy, no hair on the head, he's gonna smack me. Yeah, but that was a pretty funny situation, I have to say, because it was such a contrast from what I expected from him. The most major surprise here in Poland, I think, is the substantially lower food prices. I had no idea about that. It was a positive surprise, though. What I really like in Poland, except the food prices, of course, is the major historical events that has taken place in Poland. There is so many things that has happened here in Europe that has its breakout point, like World War II here in Poland. That's the thing I like Poland the most. It has so many historical sites and so many events that happened here that are worth to check out. For instance, Westerplatte. And the coolest thing I think about Polish history, which I definitely find the most interesting about this country, is the territorial changes that has happened here. I was shown this film about how Poland's territory and its borders were increasing and decreasing. It really brings me the question, how were they able to go through all that and still be the country they are today? In Lebanon, the first thing people think is Poland. Where is that? And I say, well, it's almost next to Sweden. It's just like over the sea. It's very close to Sweden. They're like, oof, cold. That's the first thing they think. Because in Lebanon, when it's like 10 Celsius in December, they're all wearing like thick coats. This is cold. And in Sweden, the main thing about Poland is, oh, really? So ex-communist? Oh no, communist. No, it hasn't been communist for such a while. And another thing is the skinheads people think about. Oh, skinheads, Poland. A lot of skinheads. I know, it isn't really like that. Since I'm from Lebanon, we automatically like light-haired girls, blondes, fair ones. Yeah, Polish girls are beautiful. There's no problem with Polish girls, really. And it's a pity though, because I don't really have a lot of time for girls when I study as much as I do. Though seeing a lot more Polish girls that smoke. I'll tell you that. I think there are, this is just a guess, but I guess the Polish girls smoke more often than Swedish ones. The thing I don't really like about Poland, I'm not gonna say I don't like its language, because I do like Polish, but it's hard. I don't really have the time to study it a lot. I'm doing my best, but that's the thing I don't like about Poland, I guess. I can't really think of anything directly to say that I don't like about Poland. It's probably that the language is so hard. People say that Swedish is hard. If Swedish is hard, they haven't seen Polish. What I like about Polish cuisine is that you have a lot of vegetables. I do really like Polish food. I have nothing against it. As a matter of fact, I eat Polish food almost every day. Thing is that in between Lebanon and Poland and even Sweden, the biggest difference is in the mindset of the people. how they work socially. Because in both Sweden and Poland, when you, for instance, walk into a shop, most of the time, I would say almost always, I'm met by a worker who only does his job, nothing else. It's like, oh, 10 zloty, and that's it. Whereas in Lebanon, you can easily get caught in a conversation with just about anybody. I mean, just on the street. And that goes to shop owners as well, of course. So the biggest difference is definitely its people. Lebanese people are way more talkative, and it's easier to talk to them. Even though sometimes you don't want to, but... Cześć, pozdrawiam. Marhaba.